Hello and welcome everyone to the MoreYoga channel. I'm Charlotte Sands. Welcome. Today we are going to be doing a nice little VINYASA flow. Just to let you know, it's 45 minutes. For those who are on lunch break, you have time to get your yoga in and then go back to your desk. So perfect. Today's class is going to be focused on twists. So we're going to be loosening up, creating nice length through the spine, to kind of relieve any of that. If anyone's been working at a desk or just been laying on the sofa watching Netflix, we're going to start to mobilize our spine a little bit here. It's going to be super nice. Some of my favorites is going to be challenge for everyone in here. So I'm going to give options for things, but you do not have to take them. You can stick with the first option that I give. Like, really important, please work to your own level. There is no pressure to do anything. No one is watching as well. No one's ever watching, but be yourself, take care of yourselves, and we will get ourselves started. So coming to find that comfortable seat, I always like to begin generally sitting down. So whether that is cross-legged like myself, whether that's kneeling, whatever feels good for you today. So I like to actually place one foot in front of the other, so we're not kind of stacking and putting pressure on our ankles, but this may not be accessible to you. Allow the knees to gently rest, and then start to ground down through the sit bone, start to lengthen up through the spine, all the way up through to the crown of the head. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and allow the hands just to rest wherever feels comfortable. If you want to take a mudra, you can take Jhana mudra by bringing the thumb and first finger together, or you can just rest the hands. And gently start to close off the eyes. And just start to focus in on your breath. We're not making any manipulations at first. I want you to just gently observe the inhale through the nose. As it travels down, see how far it travels down. Maybe it's all the way to the belly, maybe it's just sitting in the chest. Then watching it on the exhale as it travels back up and out through the nostrils. Beautiful. Continuing this breath in and out. Start to allow your mind to fully focus on the breath. Let go of what is happening in the rest of your day and just start to bring yourself here to the mat. I want to see if you can start to deepen your breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And this time exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. This time inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Inhaling deep into the belly. Exhale through the nose. Inhale into the ribs, so them expand. Exhale through the nose. Inhale up into the chest, feel it lift. Exhale through the nose as we bring that all together. Inhale into the belly, ribs, chest, and exhale through the nose. Inhale into belly, ribs, chest, exhale through the nose. I'm going to continue these deep breaths throughout the entirety of practice, in and out through the nose if you can. If you have ujjayi within your practice, feel free to come into that by starting to constrict the back of your throat and breathing as if you're trying to fog up a mirror in front of you, but keep those lips sealed. On your next inhale, gently blink the eyes open, raise the hands all the way up tall towards the sky. Exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to be focusing on twists today from our sequence. On your next exhale, bring the right hand across, take a little twist over towards your left hand side. So right hand to left knee, left hand comes behind us. On the inhale, lengthen through the spine. We're here for 2 breaths. Exhale, see if you can deepen that twist, bring that left shoulder back. Inhale, try not to put weight into that back hand, sit tall through the tailbone, through the spine even. Exhale, we twist. Then inhale, we bring it back through to center, reach the arms all the way tall. Exhale, release the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, take a twist through to the opposite side, 2 breaths. Inhale, grow tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, see if you can tuck that chin in. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, we deepen the twist. Beautiful. Inhale, we bring it back through to center. Exhale, drop the left hand down. Right hand comes up and over, taking it into a side bend. I'm keeping pressing down through my right sit bone, finding that length all the way from hip up to the fingertips. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, maybe we drop the elbow down to the mat. Maybe we don't. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, brings it back through to center. Exhale, take a bend over to the other side. Lovely. Inhale, reach long through that left hand. Exhale, press down through that left sit bone. Don't allow it to come up. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, maybe the elbow drops. One more breath. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And exhale, we deepen. Inhale, we bring it back through to center. Exhale, the hands are going to come down in front of us. Take it through to our tabletop position. You'll notice I use a very similar warm-up for most of my classes. It's always good to fire up our spines, fire up our cores. So shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees. We're going to start with some cat-cows. So starting from the tailbone, I want you to start to arch the back, send it all the way open to the chest. Lift the chest, lift the gaze, shoulders away from ears. On the exhale, my chin is going to come to my chest. I'm going to round through my upper back, send it all the way down to the tailbone. Nice. Inhale, we arch and open. And exhale, we round disc by disc by disc by disc, all the way to tailbone, gaze to navel. One more. Inhale, arch from the tailbone, send it all the way up through the chest, open. And exhale, we round. Inhale, brings it back through to center. As always, little wrist warm out, fingers turn out towards the side of the room, thumbs face forwards. Try and lean a little bit of weight into the thumbs and take a little rock from side to side. Beautiful. Just a quick warm up today. 45 minutes is a little bit shorter. Fingertips turning towards us, heel of the hand away from us. Take a few little rocks backwards and forwards, just warming up those wrists. And then finally, flip the hands over, come onto the backs of the hands, fingertips face towards you, heel of the hand away, turn the elbow pits to face forward, dome through the upper back as we rock backwards and forwards. Maybe curling in fingertips. Beautiful. Then take a little roll out of the wrist before bringing that back down to the mat. We're going to work on a little bit of isometric core. So squeeze the belly in. I want you to dome through your back, press the ground away, so nice and strong here. Hover the right hand an inch away from the mat. Hover the left knee. Extend out the right arm, bring it in line with your ear. Extend out the left leg. Beautiful. Inhale, reach as long as you can. Draw that core in. Exhale, the knee and the elbow are going to draw together. Beautiful. Inhale, reach it out all the way long. Exhale, knee and elbow. Inhale, we reach once more. Exhale, knee and elbow, rounding the back. Inhale, reach long as you can. Exhale, hand and knee come back down. Taking it over to the other side. This time, left hand lifts just an inch. Right knee lifts. Keep that core in. Press ground away. Lift the left hand up in line with the ear. So arm in line with ear. Extend out that right leg. Reach as long as you can. Try not to arch the back. Draw the belly in. Beautiful. And then on the exhale, the knee and elbow are going to draw together, we round. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow draw together. And inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee and elbow. Inhale, reach as long as you can. Exhale, bring the hand and knee back down towards the mat. Beautiful. We're going to start to open out our shoulders a little bit here. So keep your hips stacked over your knees. And then we're going to start to walk the hands forward, bringing the chest down towards the mat. Maybe your forehead is down towards the mat. Maybe you want to extend the neck out long as you allow the chest to soften down. Beautiful. Hands are about shoulder width apart. If you want to, you're struggling to find a little bit of space, maybe take them just a touch wider. We've got 2 breaths here. Inhale, can you find length through the spine? Exhale, gently allow the chest to open down towards the mat. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Gently drop the bottom back towards the heels. Take it into a child's pose. Walk the knees all the way out wide.
Keep reaching long with the fingers. Forehead comes down towards the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, can you lengthen the spine? Exhale, can you press the bottom a little closer to your heels? Then taking a nice little walk of the hands out towards the right hand side. So taking them, maybe they come off the edge of the mat, maybe just moved a few little centimeters. Maybe the left hand comes on top of the right as we feel that nice little stretch again, all the way from that left hip up through the left side of the body. Lovely. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, creep the hands back to center. Exhale, walk them out over towards the left this time. Again, maybe right hand comes on top of left. Maybe the hands are just a centimeter away from the middle. Feel that nice stretch all the way from the right hip up towards the right fingertips. Press down the bottom towards the heel. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, creeps the hands back through to center. Exhale, roll it forwards back into that tabletop position. Beautiful. We're going to start to open our shoulders just a little bit more. So starting with our second lot of twists now. Inhale, we're going to, from this tabletop, lift the right hand up towards the sky, open it out. On the exhale, that right hand's going to feed between the left arm and the left knee. Bring the shoulder down towards the mat. Allow the shoulder and the head to rest down. Going to start to creep maybe that left hand out all the way long. And then maybe that left hand starts to creep around the back of the head, starting to open and twist through the shoulders. If we've been working at a desk, this might feel quite tight, so we're doing the opposite of what we would in desk posture. So the opposite of this rounding, we're drawing our shoulders back together, find that nice opening across the chest. Beautiful. We have one more breath here. Inhaling and exhale. Gently creep the hand back round. Bring the left hand back underneath the shoulder. Lovely. Bring yourself all the way back to tabletop as we take it over to the other side. This time, inhale. The left arm is going to reach open towards the sky. Beautiful. Reach long. Exhale. Left arm feeds between the right arm and the leg. Left shoulder comes down towards the mat. Rest the side of the face. We reach that right arm out. Maybe that arm starts to walk behind the head. Feel that nice opening and twist through the chest. Try and keep the spine nice and long and lengthened as we twist. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale, long exhale. So every time we twist throughout class, I always want you to find the length through the spine. Try not to round your back as we twist. Beautiful. Last breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, gently creep the hand back through to center. Bring the hand back underneath to support you. Take it back into your tabletop position. From your tabletop, tuck under the toes, lift the hips, take it into your downward facing dog. Take a little moment to pedal out the feet, maybe nod the head yes, shake it no, do whatever feels good for you today. Just finding that nice opening through the body. Maybe take some wiggles. Feeling nice and free here. Beautiful. One last breath here. Inhale, exhale. Then from here, start to walk the feet towards the hands. We're going to meet at the top of the mat. Feet are about hip width apart. Soft bend through our knees as we allow the head, neck and shoulders all hang down towards the mat. Maybe we catch hold of opposite elbows. Maybe we take a little rock from side to side, releasing any pressure away from the head and neck. Releasing any tension away from the upper body. Beautiful. And then bring it back to center, release the arms. On the inhale, we're going to lengthen and lift halfway, draw the shoulders back and together. Exhale, press the hands down towards the mat as we fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen, weight into the toes, shoulders draw back and together, retraction. Exhale, we fold, relax the head and neck. This time, inhale, raise up halfway, long spine. Exhale, I'm going to be taking my right hand across to the outside of the left ankle or the shin. And then inhale, lift that left hand up towards the sky. I'm bending through my right knee. Maybe I start to straighten out the left. Again, long spine. So inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, we twist. That length is way more important than the depth of our twist. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand back down. Taking it over to the opposite side. So inhale, lift, lengthen halfway. Exhale, left hand comes across this time, and inhale, right hand lifts towards the sky as we bend through that left knee. Maybe we straighten out the right. Inhale, reach long, lengthen the spine. Exhale, maybe we twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, then exhale, hand comes back down towards the mat. Inhale, gently roll up through the spine, disc by disc by disc. The head's going to come up last. Beautiful. As we meet in standing. Coming to the top of our mat, the feet are going to draw together, toe joints touching, ankle joints slightly apart. Raise the toes, spread them wide, then place them down one by one, starting at the baby toe, ending in the big toe. Press through all four corners of your feet, feel the arches lift, squeeze the legs, squeeze the bottom, squeeze the core in, tuck pelvis under, reaching all the way up tall through crown of head. Shoulders come up to the ears, we roll them down the back, turn the palms to face forward, reach long through the fingers. So strength through all parts of the body, everything is active as on. Draw the chin in, imagine you're pressing into a wall behind you. Nice little attractive double chin for camera today. Lovely. Beautiful. Then we'll take it through our sun salutation A's. So on your inhale, raise the hands all the way up towards the sky, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, we hinge and fall forwards. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands come down towards the mat. Step the right foot back, meet it with the left. Option to drop the knees, down the knees even, or option to take it from the toes. Keep elbows in, we take it forwards, down, halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, maybe we flip over the toes, lifting all the way up into our up dog or baby cobra. Inhale, lift the chest, open, and exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Lovely. 2 breaths in down dog. Inhale, bend knees, lift hips tall, send the tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, maybe we start to straighten out the legs, heels coming down towards the mat. Lovely. Inhale, hips a little tighter, lengthen that spine. Exhale, heels a little bit lower. Then on the inhale, bend the knees, raising the toes. Exhale, step the right foot forward, meet it with the left, coming into a forward fold at the top of our mat. Inhale, we halfway lift, long spine, shoulders draw back and together. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, the hands are going to raise up towards the sky. And exhale, we come back to our Tadasana. We're going to go a little bit quicker this time. So 2 more rounds of these. Beautiful. Inhale, hands raise up towards the sky. Exhale, we hinge and fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands come down. This time, option to jump, step, float back, chaturanga. Inhale, we roll over the toes, up dog, lift chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths, beautiful. Deep inhale, long exhale. Lovely. 1 more here. Relax the head and neck, allow it to hang heavy. Beautiful. Then inhale, bend the knees, raise the toes. Exhale, maybe we jump, step, or float the feet to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, raise the hands up, all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, come back towards our Tadasana. Lovely. Inhale, hands raise up towards the sky. Exhale, we hinge and fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands come down, jump it, step it, float it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. A little bit different this time. I want you to either walk your feet or your hands in a little bit, shortening that downward facing dog. Press the heels down towards the mat. Lovely. Then start to transfer the weight into your left hand. Pick up that right hand, send the left hand towards either shin, knee, ankle, wherever it can reach, or maybe it's just supporting on the ground as we come into a nice little twist here. Beautiful. Feel that nice length through the back of the left leg, through the IT band a little bit as well. Then exhale, bring the right hand back down towards the mat. Transfer the weight into the right hand, lift the left hand. This time the left hand comes across the right ankle, shin, ankle, thigh, floor, wherever it is for you that feels most supported as we open into that twist. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Inhale for 2. Then exhale, release the hand back down towards the mat. Walk the hands or feet out a little bit further, back into our normal down dog. Inhale, we bend the knees, raise on the toes. Exhale, we jump step, float feet to meet hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, raise the hands all the way up towards the sky. This time we're going to take it into our side bends. So take a little interlace of the fingers, bring it into Kali Mudra. You can't quite see my hands here, but I'm going to trust that you know what you're doing here. Feet come together. Press through evenly through both feet, so press into the heels and the toes, lengthen up through the body. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the shoulders all the way up towards the ears. Exhale, take a bend over towards our right hand side, so hips send out towards the left. I'm reaching my arms all the way out long. So what I'm doing here is I'm not leaning forward to do this, I'm not leaning backwards. Everything stays in one nice long line. Inhale, reach longer. Exhale, can you take it over a little bit further? Then inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, we're going to take it over to the other side. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, deepens. Try not to lean all your weight over to one way or the other. Keep pressing evenly through the feet. Hips send out towards your right. Arms out towards the left. Beautiful. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back through to center. We're going to take it into our back bend this time. So feet stay together if they can. Maybe they come hip width if it feels a little bit better for us. Squeeze the bottom. Create length through the spine. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, start to bring the hands back first of all so we open the chest. Inhale, find a bit more length. Exhale, maybe we start to drop it backwards. Maybe the gaze even comes back with it. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, brings it all the way back up. And then exhale, we fold. And then on your inhale, we're going to bend the knees. Lift the arms up all the way into our Utkatasana, our chair pose. Lovely. Inhale, reach as long. Exhale, sink the hips. Inhale. Then exhale, hands come down towards the mat. Jump it, step it, float it back, chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes, up dog. And exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Usual sun out A. Inhale, right leg lift towards the sky. Bend the knee. Knee's going to come towards the nose. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to step that foot between the hands. Inhale, raise it all the way up into our high lunge or warrior one, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Right knee stacked over ankle, hips facing forward. So if you have to be on the ball of the back foot for that to feel okay for your hips, totally fine. Beautiful. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, sink hips, draw belly in. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step the right foot back, coming through our VINYASA. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts towards the sky. Exhale, bend knee. Knee comes towards nose. Hold 3. Hold 2. And 1. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, squeeze the belly. Sweep the arms up. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana A with the back foot down. Pressing through the outer edge or on the ball of the back foot in our high lunge. Lovely. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop the shoulders, drop the hips. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step it back through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Beautiful. 3 breaths in down dog. Deep inhales, long exhales. Start to focus on your upper body this time. So I want you to turn your armpits in to face each other. Imagine the 2 little smiley faces on your armpits. Let them have a little conversation. Allow your the back to broaden even. Beautiful. 1 more breath here. Deep inhale, long exhale. Nice. Then on your next inhale, bend the knees, raise on the toes. Exhale, jump step, float feet towards the top of the mat. Inhale, we halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. And then exhale, we're going to hinge and fall back forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump it, step it, float it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg is going to go towards the sky. Exhale, knee's going to come towards the nose. Inhale, sends it back. Exhale, knee comes to the right elbow. Inhale, sends it back. Exhale, knee comes to the left elbow. Inhale, sends it back. Exhale, knee comes towards the nose. We step foot between the hands. Keep that left hand planted. As inhale, we lift the right hand all the way open towards the sky. Easy twist. Beautiful. Little bit of challenge here. Maybe we start to become light through the fingers. So bring it up onto the fingertips. Maybe we turn 5 fingers into 4. 4 become 3. 3, become 2, 1, and it floats. Thank you, Chris McGee, for this one. And then inhale, we bring it all the way back up into our twisted lunge. Beautiful, lovely, lovely. And then maybe if our spine is feeling warm enough, we might take it back into our ninja twist. So if we're going there, we start to bend through that back leg. So bend that knee, straighten out the right. Maybe we bring the left hand across to the right shoulder. Maybe we start to reach that right hand back, reaching for the heel. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Try not to lose your balance. Come all the way back into your high lunge. Exhale, the hands come down to frame the foot. Step the right foot back. Meet it in your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. This time, inhale, left leg's going to go towards the sky. Exhale, the knee's going to come towards the nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee comes towards the nose, step foot between hands. Plant down through that right hand. Inhale, lift the left hand open towards the sky. Easy twist. Lovely. Maybe we start to come up onto the right fingertips. Keep the core nice and tight. Maybe 5 fingers become 4. They become 3. Become 2. Become 1. Maybe we float the hand, keep the shape of the belly, of the body even. And then inhale, squeeze the core, bring it back up into that nice little twisted lunge. Lovely. Maybe we're here. Maybe this is enough. Maybe we bend through that back knee. So the right knee bends, straighten out the left. Maybe the right hand comes across to the left shoulder. And we start to reach back with that left hand. Keep pressing through the front foot as we reach for our heel. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back to our high lunge. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step it back through your vinyasa. Meeting in our downward facing dog. Lovely. 3 breaths here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Wonderful, good, guys. Good job. Lovely, lovely. Last breath in your down dog. And of course, you are welcome to take child's pose at any point during practice. Beautiful. And then meeting back in down dog if you're not already. Inhale, we bend the knees, raise on the toes. Exhale, we jump it, step it, float it towards the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, sink the hips. Lovely. Then bring the palms together. And then start to bring the right elbow across to the left thigh, taking it into a nice little twist. Inhale, find some length through the spine. Exhale, we deepen the twist. Try and bring your palms to the midline of the chest. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale, twist. Always find length on the inhale. Beautiful. Maybe we open up the arms, right arm reaching towards the floor, left arm reaches towards the sky. If anyone is feeling ready and wants to take their balance, so you're more than welcome to bring it down into their side crow by bringing the right elbow towards the knee and the left elbow towards the hip. We start to transfer the weight into the hands, lifting the hips up. Maybe the left hip floats away from the elbow. Maybe the legs extend. Or just optional. Not the main focus in class. There'll be more classes where we have a bit more focus on side crow, but it's there for you if you want to take it. Beautiful. 2 more breaths, have a little play, or to stay. Beauty. Inhaling. Exhale. Then inhale. Bring it back through all the way, Utkatasana, chair pose. And we're going to take it over to the other side. Palms come together. Exhale. This time the left elbow comes across. Take it to the outer side of the thigh. Inhale, lengthen it. Exhale, twist it open. Again, palms coming to the midline of the body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, can you sink your hips a little bit lower? Beautiful. Inhale, maybe we start to lengthen out the arms. So right arm reaches up, left arm reaches down. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. And again, maybe we take it into that side crow on the other side. We drop down the hips, come up onto the toes, hands face out towards the side of the room. Again, fingers like an angry cat. Going through the back, we start to tilt the weight into the hands, lifting the hips up. Maybe one foot lifts, maybe both, maybe the legs lengthen. Lovely. We've got 3 breaths here. Option to stay, option to play. 2 more. Have fun with it, maybe. Work whatever is good for you today. Last breath. And then inhale, bring it back through to center, all the way into our chair. Lovely. Exhale, we're going to hinge and fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands come down, jump it, step it, float it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg's going to lift towards the sky. Exhale, knee is going to come towards the nose, step foot between the hands. Drop down the back knee, keep the toe tucked under. Inhale, hands lift up towards the sky, palms come together. Exhale, left elbow is going to come outside of that thigh, taking it through into our twist. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we twist. Beautiful. Then maybe we start to press into that back foot, lift the knee away. Maybe the arms start to open. Maybe we take a bind by wrapping the right arm round, meeting the left. Beautiful here. If anyone wants to fly as well, you're more than welcome to by lifting up that back leg, taking it into a revolved half moon, or maybe just losing your balance like me. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, always finding that length through the spine. Exhale, we twist. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing your variations. And then inhale, drop down the knee, bring the arms back up. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Lift the knees, step it back through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Over to the other side. This time left leg raises up towards the sky. Exhale, knee comes towards the nose, step foot between hand. Drop down the back knee, toes stay tucked. Inhale, raise the arms up, palms come together. Exhale, we take a twist, the right elbow comes across outside of the thigh. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Hands come to the midline of the body. Focus on getting that twist first before we move forwards. Nice. Chest turns open towards the sky. Maybe we lift that back leg, lengthening it out, press into the heel. Send the weight a little bit back because we're rotating that chest open still. Again, maybe we open the arms. Maybe we take a bind. Maybe we fly the back leg. Beautiful. 2 more. Inhaling. Exhale. Last breath. Totally okay if you've wobbled or fell over, if you've gone for that fly. And then bring it back. Drop down the knee. Inhale, arms raise up. Exhale, hands come down. Lift up that knee. Take it through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Beautiful. We're going to take it through to some balances now. So from here, from your down dog, inhale, we're going to bend the knees, raise on the toes. Exhale, jump step, float feet to meet hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands raise up towards the sky. And exhale, we come back to our Tadasana. Lovely. Feet come to about hip width apart. Spread the toes nice and wide. Really find the balance here. Lengthen up through the legs, all the way up through the spine. Beautiful here. Start to raise the left knee up towards the chest. So we're grounding down through that left foot. I'm going to mirror. Bring the right hand to the base of your spine bring the left hand to the base of your spine to support it. And then inhale, lift the right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, maybe that right hand comes to the outside of that left knee. Maybe it comes down to take hold of the outer edge of the foot and the leg starts to extend. If we've taken the foot, make sure that you're finding length through the spine so we're not rounding, never rounding. Beautiful. You can keep a bent knee if you need. Then maybe release that left arm out towards the back of the room. Maybe the gaze comes with it. So we could just be on the knee here, focusing on that nice twist. Beautiful. 1 more breath. Inhale, we grow. Exhale, we twist. Then inhale, bring it back through to center. Hands come to heart center in prayer position. Lift the knee up nice and tall, squeeze it. Then exhale, start to send that leg all the way out backwards, taking it into our warrior three. Hips are facing down towards the mat. Beautiful. Then bring the left hand down towards the mat, mirroring, getting totally confused, you guys. Left hand down towards the mat, so opposite leg on the floor to opposite hand. And inhale, right hand reaches all the way up towards the sky, taking it into our revolved half moon. You can flex the floating foot to give yourself a little bit more stability. If you need to as well, you can pop a block, a book, or anything underneath the hand to support you. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe we're even floating the hand. Get a little bit of balance in here. Exhale. And then inhale, bring it back to your warrior three. Exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, hands reach up. Going into our high lunge. Exhale, hands come down, frame foot, step it back, vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Lovely. So what happens on one side must happen on the other. My usual students hear this phrase all the time, but we've got to balance out our bodies. We don't want to walk around like a little asymmetric mess. So from your down dog, inhale, bend the knees, raising the toes. Exhale, jump it, step it, float it towards the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise the hands all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, take it back to your Tadasana. Going to bring it over to the other side. So this time grounding down through the left foot. The right knee starts to raise up. Squeeze it in, lengthen through the spine. Right hand comes towards the base of the spine, so just behind that kind of hip. And then inhale, left hand reaches. Exhale, we take it to the outside of the knee and twist, or maybe it comes to the outer edge of the foot and the leg extends. Again, no rounding your spines. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Maybe we reach that right hand out behind us, finding length, opening the twist. Maybe the gaze comes with it to challenge the balance. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, press through the standing leg. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, bring it back through to center. Hands come to prayer at heart center. Scoop the knee up. Then exhale, send it all the way back out. Tilt down the chest. Take it into our warrior three. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, reach long through the leg. Beautiful. Then we're going to take it into our revolved half moon. So the right hand's going to come down towards the ground, just in front of us, so kind of directly under your shoulder. Then inhale, left hand reaches open towards the sky as we take the twist. Floating foot can be flexed or pointed, whichever you find most stable to support you. I've got like a flex here. Beautiful. 2 breaths. Again, you can support yourself with a block. If you haven't got a block as well, you can also grab shin, anything. You can grab hold of a table here. Whatever working for you. Beautiful. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back into your warrior three. Foot drops down behind you. Inhale, rise back up, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step it back through your vinyasa. Meet it in downward facing dog. Lovely. We're done with all these nice little bounces. We're just going to take it down towards the mat now. So from your downward facing dog, we're going to jump it all the way through to seated. So your bum's going to land on the mat, the legs are going to land all the way out long, or maybe we cross and step. So from down dog, inhale, bend knees, raise toes. Exhale, jump it, step it, float it all the way through. Legs extend out long. Yeah, me neither, guys. Legs extend all the way out long. We're going to take it into our nice little seated forward fold, our Paschimottanasana. Remove the fleshy bits from underneath your bottom. Flex the toes towards you, lengthen up through the spine. Inhale, arms raise up towards the sky, open the chest. Exhale, we hinge and fold forwards. Take hold of the toes, shins, ankles, whatever we can take hold of. Finding that nice little length here. If you want to as well, you can take hold of the toes and keep a little bend through the knees. As long as we find that nice length through the spine, then maybe the heels start to travel away. So just giving modification for those who might not have a strap at home. Of course, if you have a strap, you can wrap it around your feet. You can use a belt, anything like that. So next time we come into this, you know. Beautiful. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, chest comes down towards the mat. Inhale, flex the toes towards you, gaze towards toes. Exhale, we deepen. And then inhale, gently bring it all the way back up. Lovely. From here, I want you to bring your right foot to the outside of that left thigh. Ground it down, lengthen out that leg. Beautiful. Then maybe we bring in the left leg, wrap it round, keep that right foot planted, bring the right hand backwards. Inhale, left hand reaches towards the sky, and exhale, we take it through to a twist. Lovely. Inhale, lengthens. Exhale, twist. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, bring it back through to center. Hands are going to come down towards your left hand side. We're going to press into those hands, step into that right foot, send it all the way round towards the back of your mat. We're twisting, coming over to the other side. Isn't that magic? So this time, the left foot should be crossed over the right. So the left foot is planting down towards the mat. Both seat bones are down. Going to bring my left hand behind me. Inhale, my right hand lifts up towards the sky. Exhale, we take it across into our twist. Beautiful. 2 breaths here. Inhale, grow tall through the spine. Exhale, we deepen the twist. Bring that left shoulder back. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back through to center. Exhale, take a little counter twist over towards your right hand side. Inhale, bring it back through to center. Then extend the legs all the way out long on the mat. Promise you, last little bit of work. Legs are extended. Going to take it to Anavasana. Take hold of the backs of the thighs. Draw the knees in all the way up towards the chest. Start to extend the legs. Bring the shins parallel to the mat maybe. Chest is lifted. Maybe remove the hands. Turn the palms to face upwards. Inhale, can you lift chest higher? Squeeze the belly in towards the thighs. Maybe we lift up one leg. Maybe we lift both. Inhale higher. And then exhale, take it down into your low boat. And holding for 3, 2, 1. And then draw the knees all the way up. Hug the right thigh on top of the left. Bring the left hand to the outside of the knee. And extend that long. And the knees drop over towards the left hand side. If you need to, shuffle the hips over towards the right. Taking it into our final twist of our practice for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale, brings it back towards the right. Right hand comes out to the outside of the knee. Left arm extends. Exhale, knees drop over to the right. Maybe the hips shuffle over to the left. Here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Then inhale, bring the knees back to center. Give them one final little hug before extending them all the way out long on the mat. Coming into our Shavasana, our final resting posture. Feet are about mat width apart. Arms are alongside the body with the palms facing upwards. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Then exhale, side out through the mouth. Let it all go. Allow the body to rest. Allow the mind to find stillness. If you start to lose focus, just keep drawing your attention back to the breath. In and out through the nostrils, or the rise and fall of the chest or belly. And gently start to bring some life back to the body. Maybe wiggling the fingers, maybe wiggling the toes,
Maybe taking a deep stretch overhead. Maybe hugging the knees up towards the chest. Say thank you, body. And taking a gentle roll over towards your right hand side. Using the hands to support you, make your way to a comfortable seated position. Drawing the palms together at heart center. As always, take a moment to thank yourself for coming to practice, spending time in your bodies and your minds. Thank your fellow yogis again for sharing this virtual space with you. Drawing the thumbs to the space between the eyebrows, bowing our heads down towards the mat. Jai. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. If you missed the beginning, I'm Charlotte Sands. You can find me on the social media, Instagram at Charlotte_Sands. If you have any questions, feel free to come and ask, or you can contact MoreYoga directly as well. We'd love to hear from you guys. Any feedback, any questions, we are all ears. Hope you're keeping safe and well, and have a wonderful day.